Hey, babies. I am sitting in my car on my lunch break thinking about how amazing my life is now. You know, I have an amazing support system, and thank you to everyone who subscribed and watched and let me know that they really enjoy these. And, just it amazes me that honestly that anyone even gives a crap what I'm saying. So, for people to spend 10 minutes of their lives watching my videos is just awesome. It's awesome, and I thank you. Um, it's Saturday, and I'm at work because I had the opportunity to work some overtime, so I took it because Mama needs money. Make these dreams come true. So the universe is helping me out as well. So that's awesome. Um, and it's funny because I tried yesterday to do a video in my apartment about time management and how that helps me to be able to do what I need to do spiritually, physically, and emotionally to maintain a course to maintain my mental stability, my recovery, and to stay the course of making these dreams come true. um and it didn't work out. I don't know what was going on. I don't know why, but it just didn't happen. So, just a brief synopsis of what I was trying to say. You know, Usually today, Saturday, I spend getting my clothes together for the week, and I, check the weather to see, if it's going to be hot or not, because I live in West Texas, and that's it. That's what the weather. It's either hot or not. That's about the only options. Um, every once in a while, like every 10 years, maybe we get a winter storm and some snow, but basically we got two seasons, hot and not. So, I see what the weather's going to do, and I gather up my clothes and I roll them up, all the essentials and everything. And, because I have to double check because, there's been a time or two I ended up at the gym getting dressed and didn't have some undergarments that I really require. Gravity is an evil mistress, and at my age there are some things I just cannot go without. So we'll just leave it at that and moving on. So now I make sure I've got all my stuff. I roll it all up. I set it with a towel, and I have this little crate, a milk crate. I layer them all up on there, and then in the evenings when I get home, I pull out what I used and I put in a new set. And that way, if I do want to have an extra cup of coffee or play, another round of a video game or whatever it is, I'm not stressing trying to figure out what to wear. And today when I got asked to come to work, I didn't have an outfit available. I didn't have that ready, and had to stop myself and just pick something, because I'm like, well, do I want to wear this shirt with these pants or this? And I'm like, this is why I just spend that 20 minutes getting this stuff already done. That way I don't have to think about it. It's like, me, here you go. So, time management is really important to me. And I'm CDO. We'll just put it out there. I'm CDO because I'm so OCD. I can't, I have to have the letters in the same order. I'm getting better. I am getting better. But, it's a control issue, right? Um, if I can't control anything outside of this, which I can't, I can only control me and what I do and what I say, and that's it. I can't control anybody else, their actions, their lives, nothing. And so if that's the only thing I can control, me and my environment, then I need it to be conducive to, being happy, joyous, and free. And in order for that, for it to be conducive, I need X, Y, and Z done. And, not everybody's that way, and that's fine. But it just helps me to be a better me, to have all my stuff in order, be able to find stuff. My one of my biggest pet peeves is looking for things. Everything has a place, and it should be in its place. That way, I don't have to waste my precious time looking for it. So, that to me, I have turned a defect into an asset to help promote this, I don't know, lifestyle, this train of thought, this, not enough days taking control of my life and doing what I want. So my schedule is basically Sunday through Thursday. I get up, fix my coffee, feed my animal. Actually, I feed my animals first because otherwise they're just being a pain in my butt. And so I feed them, and then I get my coffee, and I, sit down for a minute and read some text from friends, and, start my day and kind of gird my loins, if you will. I prepare myself for the coming day. And part of that is I go to the gym, do some stretching. I don't really work out because the job I have is very physical. So really the gym is just to stretch, get my heart going. And then the bonus is the hot tub. I sit in the hot tub for 10, 15 minutes and, shower, get ready. And then I go to a meeting. And so I do my physical, get my body ready to work hard. And then I get my mind ready to deal with life on life's terms. And it works for me. And it's funny because I was working in a different department and, wanted to get the vote, wanted to do all this, and wasn't making as much money as I am now. And I, we're at 7 minutes, so I'm going to make this quick. I kept asking the head of this department that I'm in now, hey, you got any? He's like, yeah, let me know, we'll see. And I hadn't been in the department I was in for 6 months yet, so I couldn't really transfer. But I was like, well, the money's good, but I don't want to work that 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. shift. And, I don't want to, and here I'm thinking, I'm wanting to do these things, get the boat and live on the coast and do all that. And, live the life I want to live, but yet I'm not willing to, work that late or work that hard or blah, 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 being all picky about it when here's the universe providing me with a way to make $2 more an hour and I'm wanting to go, I don't think so. And so the department I was in, there were some issues with a coworker, and anyway, long story short, I was asked to find a different department to work in, if you can imagine that. I don't know why. They didn't like me telling them exactly what I thought. Some people just can't handle my, what's the word? Forthright, honest, kind of aggressive, opinionated self. If we're being totally honest, yeah, I'm kind of a bitch sometimes. Yeah. So anyway, I look at it like it was the universe going, oh, you don't think you want to do that? Here, I've given you a way to make your dreams come true, and you don't want to do it that way? Well, guess what? You're going to do it that way, whether you want to or not. And here I am. And I'm glad. I really am glad that I was forced, if you will, into that decision, into this shift and this money. And, I like the people I work with. Everyone, I guess they appreciate me. They haven't said otherwise, at least not to my face. But, I make more money. I'm able to go to meetings every day because that is super, super important to maintain my sanity, to maintain my recovery. Because without recovery, I have nothing. Nothing. Without my recovery, I am nothing. So, first and foremost, I am an addict. Uh, First and foremost, I'm an addict, and then I'm a bitch, and then X, Y, and Z, all the other things. So, I have to remember that. And the only way I can remember that is to go to meetings and listen to other people share and to put my recovery first. So, it worked out great. The way it happened was kind of, kind of screwed up, but it worked out great. So, I make it, like I said, I make more money, I have a better schedule, and, I'm getting enough sleep, and everything's cool. And so, thank you to my higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call it, for not listening to me, you know? And so that's why I'm here at work today, is because, my boss texted me and asked me that, I'm not forced to be here, asked me if I wanted to come in. And I'm like, well, is it OT, or are you going to take a day off from me later? Because where I work, they do that. And I don't know if I can say where I work, so I'm not gonna. But it's not the Bullseye store, but the other one with the yellow. It's actually a Spark. I don't know if y'all knew that. I didn't know that when I started working here, that little yellow line thing is a Spark. I don't know. Somebody gets paid way more than me to make up these logos. Anywho, so, so I took the opportunity to make some extra money. And I realized on the way here that I can pay off another credit card. So with what I'm making today, I can almost pay off a second credit card, because I've already paid off one. Because, better credit score, better payment, less interest, etc., etc., etc. So, that's pretty much all I got today, is that, I'm super blessed, and I'm really grateful that, people give a shit about me. Because, sometimes you get in a rut and you don't realize just how big your support system is. And this, channel has reminded me that, there are people IRL in my real life that really care about me and what I'm doing and what I want, and will support me in those endeavors. And that's an amazing feeling. So thank you. And, we're at 13 minutes. So I'm going to say, love yourselves and each other as much as I do. Have a beautiful day, and be kind and joyous. Thanks. Bye. See you next time.